Mr. Buzek, you have been telling the Parliament today that there are some things to be considered seriously when it comes to having a pipeline for gas crossing the Baltic Sea. What's wrong with that idea?
It is, as a matter of fact, against the main rules of our agreement on energy union. And it is not good to solve a problem of security of supply with such a disagreement between the member states.
Yeah, because that's what's all about, security for supply, isn't it?
Well, we've got a lot of other possibility to improve security of supply. And we are quite sure that this one is against all the idea of energy union. And we don't use existing pipeline, Nord Stream 1, in 100%, more or less 50%. So there's a lot of spare volume in this gas pipeline. So let us remember also that we would like to send gas to Europe through Ukraine. It's our partner in many initiatives, and we wouldn't like to neglect such a possibility. And from commercial point of view, it will be a lot of money also, as we see from European companies. So we should not go towards such a solution which is not giving us possibility to solve the problem of security of gas supply in general in the European Union for all the member states in full agreement. It is not a first experience between the member states. So let us remember about that.
But there is a political point here to be respected, that on one hand the EU is putting sanctions on Russia. On the other hand, they are very, very open, it seems, to having this pipeline crossing towards Europe with Russian gas.
Well, you are right. It's a political point of view, but especially by the investors, because commercially speaking, it is not worth of such investment. It is much better to assure the security of gas supply on the basis of existing pipelines, on the maybe to diversify of suppliers and supply routes, to take more gas from Norway, or to develop liquid natural gas infrastructure. It could be much better than to build, as a matter of fact, parallel line of gas supply in the Baltic Sea. So from point of view of diversification, roads and suppliers, it's not good solution. But after all, to generate such tensions between the member states, it's not a good idea. Let me say, we had at least 3 hearings in the European Parliament, in plenary hall twice. The result was quite obvious. Huge majority of the members of European Parliament are against this investment. And we also said quite clearly, no any financial support from the side of EU, no derogations, and all the solutions should be according to the European law, both in the continental and sea part of the gas pipeline. Was also in the European Parliament hearing together with representatives of the consortium of European companies. And most important signal for our European companies, there is no political support for such investment, and they should take it into account, because if it goes against the most important programs of European Union, ideas of European Union, energy union, means we should not go in this direction.
Final question, just replying to what you said. Are there any hope of changing what's already been, by financial side, agreed to?
It seems to me quite obvious for me that for European companies it should be very important signal from the European Parliament, majority of members, from some member states, which protest against such infrastructure. So if we treat ourselves in a serious way, European companies should take it into account.